Well, we finally turned the corner and we are now on another unbeaten run, which throws us right back into the promotion mix. It's the January transfer window. We've already made our first signing, and of course, Jack Colback is now available to be registered. We are looking at a couple of other players as well, if we can move some guys on, including James Milner and Marko Arnautovic. Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2024 and another part of non-league to Champions League with South Shields. Today we are back with two matches, one against Brentford and one against Leyton Orient, as we are looking to continue our good form, continue our push for promotion. We're just 1 point behind the automatic promotion places now. It's been a complete turnaround from the despair of last episode, I think it's fair to say. Since you were last with me, we have gone on a great run. We drew 2-2 against Northampton. Ethan Wheatley and Armaro Nallo scoring there. We then beat Chesterfield 4-0. Motley Henry with 2. Wheatley and Kuyar also scoring there. We then beat Woking, our bogey team, 5-2. Mazia Kuyar with 3 goals there. Ethan Wheatley and Mully also scoring. And most recently, we edged past Doncaster Rovers 3-2 away from home with Kuyar, Motley Henry and Jake Leake on the score sheet, meaning that we are now, as I mentioned, in 4th place in Sky Bet League 2. We're just 1 point behind Woking with a game in hand. So if we were to win our game in hand, we would go back up towards 2nd, just ahead of AFC Wimbledon. Bradford, today's opponents, are the team that we are 2 points clear than in the playoffs. It's incredibly close up there. Looking at the last couple of seasons, you're looking at wanting to be at around 70 points to get into the playoffs, maybe up towards 85, possibly even 90 points to get ourselves promoted this season. So we're more than halfway there. 20 games to go. Let's see what we can pull off here. I think we can at least get into the playoffs this year and give ourselves a chance of maybe going up to League One. As I said, we have brought in a couple of players. Obviously, Jack Colback has joined us now and is able to be registered. So definitely somebody that we want to get on the bench. And another guy that we've brought in is Tom Ince, 33 years old these days. Obviously was highly thought of when he was at the likes of Blackpool, Hull City, of course, Derby County, had a 10 million move to Premier League, Huddersfield, then 10 million to Stoke as well, and he stayed there for many years before joining Reading, and then most recently joining Watford for £50,000. Has spent the last couple of seasons playing in the Championship, but has dropped down to this level and already comes in as a 4-star player. As I said in the intro, we are having a look at the likes of James Milner as well. Is definitely somebody that we could look at, depending on what happens really with trying to get other players out. Marko Arnautovic is available as well. He is wanted by some Saudi Arabian team, so I don't think we'll be able to get him, but he is the sort of player that could do very, very well for us at this level. Can come in as a bit of an impact substitute and help us score some goals. That's kind of what we're looking for. DiMaggio Wright-Phillips, by the way, has gone out on loan to Fylde. We could recall him at any point, but he is somebody that needed game time, and he has gone out on loan to Fylde. So let's have a little look at how we're going to set up today. We are going to put Jack Colback on the bench instead of Harry Jones, because he can play at left back, so that gives us that little option there. Yeah, Jack Colback on the bench today then. Potentially will come in for Nia Kirby going forward. But this is the team we've got for today. Billy Terrell starts in goal because Miles Boney has picked up another injury. He's out for 5 to 7 weeks. which is a real bummer. Lafudu, Nallo, Broadbent and Leak will start in defence. Whittaker and Kirby will start in the midfield, with Thomas Ents pulling the strings from the middle of the park. Motley Henry and Mazia Kuya will start wide, of Ethan Wheatley up top. So here we go then. Tom Ince will get the number 36 shirt. And I'm excited for the second half of the season now. We really are in good form. We've been playing some of our best football of the season, and everybody seems to be happy. Obviously, we've got our ground back. You can see the beautiful ground that we've now got. Plenty of places for our supporters to stand and enjoy the game, and that's got to be what we're all about. Really. So here we go then. Bradford in 8th. We're in 4th at the moment. Could potentially go into the automatic promotion slots with a good performance today. So come on, South Shields, let's go and put on a show for our Mariners faithful and get ourselves 3 points here. Here's Tom Ince on his debut. Gets it to Whittaker. Excellent ball forward. Wheatley's there. Wheatley surely is going to finish it, and does. Terrific finish from Ethan Wheatley. 12th goal of the season. And that's exactly what we need. And that's why we stuck by him, because he can put in those sort of performances. And it was Jack Whittaker with a terrific ball over the top. And he really is coming of age this season. And an excellent finish from Ethan Wheatley. And within 10 minutes, we are 1-0 up. And that, as it stands, would put us up to second place in the division. Just 3 points behind Swindon Town, who, of course, we beat on the opening day, and they seem to be the best team in the division. So, we're doing really, really well. And I think we've got to be massively proud of what we're pulling off here. And obviously it is FA Cup weekend as well, so Woking will be away to Sheffield United. It'll be interesting to see how they get on in that. Is it going on right now? We'll have a little look in a minute. Here comes a Bradford corner, by the way, and it is into the middle. Cook with a header over the bar. I don't know quite what's happened to Kirby, but it was suggesting that perhaps he was a little upset at being on the field. We'll play that on and we'll see what happens. Bradford have had the better of the game so far, despite us being in the lead. Here's Smith on the ball. Still going here, Smith. This is a good run. Whipped into the middle. Cook's there at the back post, and it's over the bar. Little bit fortunate, to say the least. Don't know why it wouldn't let me look at any more of the half-time scores. We'll see if we can have a little gander in a minute. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, Nia Kirby might have to come off then. So we're going to put Jack Cole back on. I think that's exactly the sort of player you want in this situation. Is there any way to have a look at later scores? I don't think there is, weirdly. Never mind. Anyway, here's Kuya, whips it in. Broadbent was waiting. Here's Leak. Leak gets it to Jack Whittaker now. Whittaker to Broadbent. Broadbent to Thomas Ince. Ooh, it's over the bar. But that was a decent attempt, wasn't it, from Tom Ince there. QPR. Ooh, he did have a glimpse at Sheffield United there. That's going to come towards Billy Terrell, and he does come out and hold on. So 50 minutes gone here. Obviously, we've got a much stronger team now, I feel, now that we've got Tom Ince in there. And fingers crossed he will do some good work. Here's Jack Whittaker, by the way. He makes it... oh, no, it's not Whittaker. It's Wheatley. He makes it 2-0. I thought it was Jack Whittaker. I thought it was a bit odd that he was up there. Don't know where I read that from. But Leak with the initial ball through, and then through to Kuya. Couple of touches from Wheatley, and then what a finish that is. And it's now South Shields 2, Bradford City 0, and Sheffield United are 2-0 up against Woking. I'd love to see the attendance of that match, because Woking are going to get a decent payday from that away match, and we certainly would have enjoyed that had we managed to get through, but I'm not still bitter about it, I promise. It was a horrific performance, and I'm glad we've turned around our form now, because I was very, very worried. Oh, it's off the bar. What a shot that was, and Broadbent clears it. And he's come in recently as well and done a decent job. I think that's certainly improved our form a little bit, having Broadbent back in the team, his leadership. There's a wonderful ball from Thomas Ince, gets it to Motley Henry, and now here's Whittaker. It's going to find Ince again, who shoots and scores, and that is what we can expect of his quality. Searching ball out to the right-hand side, Motley Henry, and eventually it made its way back to Thomas Ince, who made the ball, the run forward. And that was just awesome. Thomas Ince with the finish. And it's now South Shields 3, Bradford City 0. And it looks like we will have 3 points on the scoreboard. Right. Motley Henry's going to come off for Mully. Kuyar's not had the best of games today. So we're going to put Thomas Ince on that left-hand side. That's where I do remember him playing quite a lot in the past. We're going to have Robert Briggs into the middle of the park, and I think I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go with that. Cool. Lafuru on a yellow card might just make a change with him, actually, and put Cameron Hargreaves at right back instead. Thomas Ince gets it forward towards Mully, and it is cleared. And there's no South Shields players back. What's going on here? Here's Sparks with a great chance. Oh, it's over the bar. Wow. Well, Terrell is very relieved there. I cannot believe that we just didn't have a single player back. We'll put Heath on at left back. That sounds good to me. Oh, we could have put Cole back there, couldn't we? I think we will, actually. I'll sort that out in a minute after this highlight. Here's Sparks with a chance, gets it to Smallwood. Smallwood forward, and here's Sparks into the middle. It's a interesting shot, but here we go. It's going to be Cole whipping it into the middle here. There it goes into the middle, headed away. That's brilliant from the defenders, and that's out for a goal kick. Surely that is going to be that. I might as well just leave it. There's no way they're going to score 4 here. Smallwood gets it to Sparks. Sparks on the ball, still going here into the middle. It is cleared, and Robert Briggs has a knock here, which is a shame. Whittaker forward, but can't do anything with it. Here's Cole. Sparks again. Martin. And forward. Sparks. Here's Richards. Finds Smallwood. Smallwood forward. Smith's there. Smith. And it's back to Southern Hills. Over the bar. Oh, no, it's not. It's a good catch, actually, from Terrell. And there's the 7 minutes of added time done. And I think Bradford will feel pretty mugged there. But we did play well. Some very good goals from our boys. And a 3-0 victory in the end. A couple of injuries for a few of our players, which is a shame. Ince, very, very good on his debut, which is what we want to see. And fingers crossed we can maybe even look at getting good old James Milner into the squad. We did have to withdraw from that because we were putting in an offer for Wabi Kazri. Of all people, I'm getting all the old boys here. Right, I will see you for the Leyton Orient match next time out. Well, it's time to say goodbye to the legend, Sir Paul Blackett, who, of course, scored the winning goal with a hip injury. Hasn't managed to have a chance in League 2 this year, and I do feel bad. I am just destroying his career. He is a great player. He's going to go and join Braintree for $2,000, and that gives us a little bit of money that hopefully we can go and sign somebody else with. But goodbye, Sir Paul Blackett. You have been amazing. Okay, just the one change to bring in for this match. I have terminated the loan of that goalkeeper we were bringing in from Southampton. We were paying £3,500 a week for him, so he's gone. We've got enough money. Obviously, Blackett's gone as well. As soon as Milner's available again, we're going to put in another offer for him because I do think he will be very, very good. I think we could sign Marko Arnautovic as well. We have put in an offer for Duncan Watmore, former Sunderland player, of course, and Middlesbrough player. He's a leading League Two player. I think just let's bolster out this squad a little bit. Let's get some real quality in January. And hey, who knows, we may well even go up into League One next season, which would be amazing. We have brought in Jack Colback at left back. He is retiring this year. Didn't see that message. So Jake Leake actually moves into a more unconventional position for him at centre back. Should be okay there, I would imagine. But Jack Colback is going to play at left back. Because Nallo is feeling a little bit tired. Bless his heart. Obviously, he did have a knock in between matches as well. So here we go then. Let's see how we get on. Taking on Leyton Orient, who are mid-table. Did start off the season very, very well. They did beat us when we were at home as well earlier this year. So this is one of the tougher matches, I think, in this second half of the season because we lost the first match against them, which was at home. We now need to go away to them. They're down in 16th these days. Still not entirely safe from relegation, but should be just about okay, I would have thought. But yeah, we're in a very nice place that if we win today, we could well go top of the league, and that's a long time since we've been able to say that. So here's Colback on the ball, gets it to Kirby, now into Whittaker. Whittaker loses it, Thomas Ince finds it again, and there's Lafudu with a terrific goal. Third goal of the season, and Tom Ince gets the assist. But that was all Lafudu, let's be fair. And it was Kirby, he got it to Whittaker, who seemed to lose it, but Ince got it back. Good ball to Lafudu, but that is just stupendous from him. And what a goal he has forged for himself there. And it's Leyton Orient 0, South Shields 1. That moves us on to 53 points at the moment. And as I say, we're in terrific form right now, and long may it continue. Here's Brown. Brown on the ball. Still going here. Emma Swain. Now to Biggins. Sweeney on the ball in the middle of the park. Still going Sweeney here. This is a good run. Still going. Beckles. Biggins. And Brown with the shot, and that's fumbled by the goalkeeper, and that's what you get for not having a very competent goalkeeper in goal. There's always the possibility that they'll do something like that, and that is a real annoyance because Billy Terrell was a safe pair of hands last season, but we've made that step up now. And apparently he's no longer a safe pair of hands. So maybe that's something we need to look at in January is getting in a real top quality goalkeeper that will see us through until the end of the year. But who knows? There's so many different things we could do, so many different positions we could look at. But ultimately, we're doing all right at the moment. So let's not try and rock the boat too much. We want to improve our squad, but not at the detriment of any morale or anything like that. We're pretty proud so far, so let's put our arm around them and say very well done. We are going to bring on Mully in the second half for Motley Henry, and Kuyar's not having the best of games, so we'll keep an eye on him. Same with Nia Kirby. We'll keep an eye on those two players in the first 10 minutes of the second half, and if we feel like we need to make a change, then of course we can do. Here's Sweeney. Finds a Beckles forward to Biggins, and now here's Morgan to Brown. Emma Swain on this right hand side, into the middle it goes. It is a header and it's 2-1, but I think it's offside. Thank the Lord. Yeah, that was tough. That was tough to watch. Right. So, another set piece into the middle it goes. It is a header. It's off the bar and it's cleared by Kirby. He's probably just bought himself another 10 minutes on the field with that clearance. I think Kuyar's going to be the next one to come off, and well, let's have a think about who we could bring on for him. Yeah, Isaac Heath is going to come on. Yeah, Wheatley's your game changer, really. Go on then, we'll bring on Cameron Hargreaves. I know I've just said Nia Kirby's bought himself another 10 minutes, but Hargreaves can change this match, so let's give him a go. Here's Mully with a corner kick. Plenty of players in the centre here. And it is whipped in, and well, Leek was there but couldn't do anything with it. Here's Ince. Ince finds Mully. Mully into the middle, and it is a header from Wheatley, and it has gone in. Flag stays down, and we have scored. And that puts us 2-1 up now against Leyton Orient, and that is a huge goal. And it came from a beautiful cross from Mully there, and Wheatley was on the receiving end of it. Makes it 2-1. And now, 25 minutes to go. We are in the lead. And looking good. Looking very, very good. This would put us 7 points clear of Bradford City in the playoffs. Here's Ince into the middle. Gets it to Heath now. Heath finds the Jake Leek, but couldn't put it into the back of the net. Okay, 20 minutes to go. And annoyingly, it's our defensive players that are the ones that aren't playing particularly well. And those are the players we kind of need at the moment. You look at that substitutes bench and you think not many of you guys can come on and change the game defensively. So we're just going to have to trust what we've got going here. And we've got 4 minutes of added time. It is a set piece. It's whipped in. It is a header. Oh, it's off the line. It's away. Whoo, that was close. That was very, very close. But we've survived. One more chance, you would think. Colback makes a mistake of it. Imaswin. It's going to be a shot here. Oh, it's off the bar. And it's headed away by Lafudu. And I think that's going to be it. 30 seconds to go. Yes, 3 points in the bag. 6 out of 6 this episode. And boy, oh boy, was that tense at the end there. And maybe that confirms to me what we need in this January transfer window. But we are going to praise Wheatley. Very, very good performance once again. That's 5 straight wins in the league. Patterson, isn't happy. Yeah, we'll just say be happy for the occasional opportunity now. We are trying to move him on, to be fair, but nobody wants him. That's the problem that we've got. But yes, very, very good form. I did say, that result against Newport was a confidence boost, and it really has proved to be the case. We have turned it around massively over the last few matches. So when are we going to come back? Let's just have a little look at the table. Who are our big rivals? So Exeter City are up there. Obviously, Woking, we've played them. Wimbledon, Sutton United, who we're playing next match, actually, and Swindon, of course. So Swindon, that's a little bit later on in the season. But I think next time out, why don't we come back against Exeter and Harrogate, and we'll sort of sandwich their deadline day in with that as well. So I've got to play Sutton, Colchester, and Cheltenham in the next 3, and then 2 tough matches away from home against Exeter and Harrogate Town. So that's where we're going to leave it for today. If you have enjoyed it, give it a massive thumbs up down below. Subscribe for daily Football Manager videos, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.